Hey guys, my name is Jackson, and in this video I'm going to show you quickly how I set up a dynamic music layering system. So what we've got here is I'm running around, you can hear sounds, and whenever I interact with this guy, it's going to add a new layer of music. Alright, that's one, now two, now three, and four. God, I wish these fucking legs would get out of the way, bro. And then back to zero. Right. It's not going to be an in-depth tutorial, but I'll just show you quickly what I've got set up. So you need a sound cue. The way you create a sound cue is if I drag my content browser into here. Hopefully this doesn't give me too much hassle. I was having issues with this before. Right click, sounds, sound cue, create a sound cue. And then inside your sound cue, you can literally just drag your music in. So in my example, I had, I don't know, I had a bunch of music. I can't remember where I put it. Let me see if I can find it. So you want songs. So this is one song. Sorry, that's not the one. It's, what did I call it? Tutorial song or something. So that's one layer. And then you've got the next layer. And then the next layer. Next layer. So what you do is you highlight all of those and you drop them in your sound cue like this. Let me just show you what it looks like set up. This is it finally, right? So you just set it up like this. So you drop them all in like that. You want to make sure all your songs are looping, and then you use this crossfade by param thing. Set your settings up so that they look like this. These are just numerical values to define when you want one to fade in and when you want one to fade out, and then you give it a parameter name up at the top. Just look through that and you can see the pattern. But then inside of a blueprint, what you want to do is, so I called my parameter groovy, and it's a float parameter, which is just this variable here. And the way that you tell the sound cue which groovy value to, where to read its groovy value from, is that in your blueprint you use set float parameter of an audio component, which you just add into here. So you go add component, audio component, right? You add your audio. And then you set your audio to your sound cue that you've created, which is this, right? Or this. And then inside of your blueprint, you can set the float parameter of that sound cue that we just created. The parameter name is groovy, and the new float is going to be your float variable here. And what I've just set up here is this is just to interact. Whenever I click on something, it interacts with it, and then this is what happens. So basically what it's doing is it's just taking the value of groovy, adding one, setting that there's a new value of groovy, and then feeding that into this, which is then, or feeding it into this rather, which is then updating this node here, which then changes which song that it plays and which one it feeds into the output. So every time I click it, it's updating. So that's it. So every time that you're in here, it's reading a sound cue now, or the value is 0 rather, so none of the songs are faded in. But as I click it, it sets it to 1, which I've set up to be my first song. And now it's adding 1 again, which is my second song, third song, fourth song, back to no song. So that's it. I hope that was helpful. Check out my store and my Epic Marketplace shit in the description, and thanks for watching.